Hi, hi. Hi, guys. Audio check, please. Sound check. Thank you. I hope you guys can hear me. All good? Yippee! I feel a lot better now. Like, physically, I feel better in that I don't have a headache. I'm not super lethargic. You know, it's warm, but the weather itself is also warm, so I can't really... I don't know if that's because I'm not feeling well. It's likely because it's warm out. The only thing left is just my throat, my voice, and my cough. Sorry, you guys are just gonna have to hear me cough every once in a while. But you know, I kind of miss streaming, so I wanted to come back and just say hello and prove that I'm still alive. Haha, more honey tea? Yeah, I probably do need more of that. But I do have a cup of just regular warm water next to me, so yippee! How do I actually sound? Because I've asked Yuko, and she said the first day I saw her, she said that I sounded like death. But now apparently I sounded less like death, so I'm hoping... Yippee! Yeah, I missed you guys. Yes, thank you. Honestly, I'm not sure why, but I was a little bit... how do I say? Not nervous to stream, but I feel like it's been a while, and like... I don't know, there was just a little bit of anxiousness coming back to stream, even though it hasn't even been that long. But you know, once I get into it, I'm sure it'll be fine. A bit raspy. Yeah. So what if I start feeling any, like if my throat starts feeling funny, I'll probably end stream. But so far, for the last couple of days, other than the cough, it's been pretty okay. So I kind of wanted to just do something chill and then chat with you guys a little bit. Yes. Don't worry, I will. Alright. Alright, so I did download the DLCs for Viking Tale, so we're gonna go with that today. Oh. But yeah, this entire... I think it started on... What was it? I think it was like Saturday that I mentioned that I was... Saturday I was starting to feel kind of iffy after stream. But then it was on Sunday that... It was Sunday when it finally kicked in. I was like, oh no, my throat. But I think I was in like a state of denial. Because I was like, there's no way I'm sick, it's just my throat. So because of that, all I was doing was just gargling salt water. A lot of salt water. Drinking honey water. Yeah, I saw all your suggestions on what to do with like a sore throat. And I have been doing them. Most of them. But yeah, salt water. It was a lot of salt water, a lot of honey water. The salt water gargle is the worst. I actually still do have a cup of salt water next to me. You know, just in case. Just in case I wake up in the middle of the night. Oh wait, shoot, I should probably change the sound. Haha! Wow. Way to go. I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I haven't streamed in a while. Haha. There we go. There we go, you guys should hear the game now. It helps me. Right? It's It's just very, very salt. But you know what I hate more than like salty? Because at least I know I'm like spitting it out. That Benylin I took yesterday, it was so bad. No one prepared me for how bad Benylin tasted. Because I was still coughing pretty, like, worse than I was today. I was coughing yesterday, and my mom told me to, you know, have some Benylin because it's cough syrup, and go to bed because it was going to make me woozy or something. So I waited until I was about to go to bed to take it, and because it came in one of those bottles, kind of like the children's medicine-y type of bottles, I don't know why I was expecting it to taste like children's medicine, but instead I feel like I was kicked in the face and spat on by Benylin. My sister was in the kitchen at the time and she just watched me. Yeah, exactly, Surey. She gave me the exact same thing. She was like, it's cough syrup. It's supposed to be all mentally and stuff. But I think my expectation of it was just, you know, children's medicine? And it definitely wasn't children's medicine. I had such a hard time. Ugh, it's not good. And I was told it was gonna make me woozy, but instead it kept me up an extra hour. So I was feeling tired before that, but once I took the Benylin, I couldn't sleep. What did I mean about the lemon and the honey? Squeeze the lemon and mix it with honey. Oh, that's not how my family did it. We would slice up slices of lemon and then basically drop it into like like hot honey water. I guess squeezing it into the honey water itself makes more sense. But yeah, I just it was more like boiling the lemon into the honey. Well, it wasn't really boiling it into it. It was just I had hot honey water, like warm honey water, and I dropped the lemon inside. And I don't know, it tasted bitter. Maybe I had put too much of the lemon? I don't know. Where the heck is his hammer? What the heck? Yeah, so I didn't realize that was... Yeah, that's just kind of how... I guess next time I can try just squeezing lemon juice into honey water. Hammer, hammer, hammer. I don't know. I don't see a hammer anywhere. What the heck? Yeah, so I've also been having a lot of like, I feel like most Chinese people know this, but we also have like this kind of like cough syrup. It's called peipago, and it's like the texture is like molasses, but it's also kind of like mentally, but also very sweet. I like to mix it with water and then like just drink it. But I know some people like to just take it completely straight, like they'll just take like a spoonful of it. So I've been having that a lot. Where the heck is his hammer? Do you guys see the hammer? Out of revenge for his brother's mockery, Loki hid his hammer and replaced it with a common one. So it's in hiding, but I don't know where it's hiding. And then what else? Oh yeah, and then my uncle saw me drinking the peipago, and he had opinions. He was like, "That's useless. That's not effective at all." And then he gave me like a different, like Chinese cough syrup. And because it looked the same, you know, the packaging and everything was very similar, I expected it to taste kind of sweet but mentally like the peipago. So I was like, oh, do I need to take this, like, can I just take this as a spoonful like I do with Pepago, and he looks at me all strange and like, well, yeah, I guess you could do that, but you could also mix it. And my uncle usually doesn't go like, you could do this. He usually just tells me to do something. So I was like, what the heck's going on? So I mixed it into water, erring on the side of caution. And it was a good thing I did, because that thing was bitter. It was really, 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 really bitter. Where's this hammer? Is the air dry? I guess in my room the air's pretty dry. I would open a window. You know what? What the heck? I'm gonna open a window because it's pretty warm outside. I was mainly worried about cold air getting into my room because of the whole, I'm already sick, I don't want cold air in my room, but it's pretty warm outside, so I guess I could... Oh. All right. Where? Am I going insane? Why don't I see this hammer? I'm just patient zero to the zombie apocalypse. Then my family is ruined. My family is ruined. Honestly, zombie apocalypse? I think I mentioned this before, but honestly, if a zombie apocalypse happens, just end me. Just end me. I won't be able to survive anyway, so you might as well get rid of me early. Like, I have no stamina. I don't really cook a lot. I don't know how to fight. Like, just end me. I'll just weigh you down. Exactly. I could be good moral support, you're right. With the two of us, we could be moral support, but that's about as good as I could go. Oh, what the heck? I was just clicking randomly, okay. You don't have any apocalypse survival skills. You know, like those apocalypse surviving shows where they do everything they can to survive, to find some way to survive the apocalypse. Sometimes I wonder why. Like the ones that have families and are looking for them and making sure that they're still safe, I get those ones. Of course, there are the really funny ones that are like just surviving out of spite. Egg. I keep the eggs safe. Go further. Why does this make me think that someone's sitting on this head? Oh shoot. I also think about it, right? Like, if anything were to happen to me, I want my family to be able to milk it for all it's worth. People think it's fun. Farmers are pretty... I think farmers are pretty set so long as, like, you know, as long as they're able to keep things away. Because thinking about it, they do have weapons. They have food. They're pretty self-sufficient. So, yeah. And a water source. Water source is very important, yes. I think I would be okay. The only thing I would be okay for in like a zombie apocalypse is I don't know, just leave me. It, the only way I would be useful is if there's already like a safe stronghold, you know? That way you can leave me behind and tell me to, I don't know, farm or something. But you have to give me explicit instructions because I've never farmed before in my life. Step by exactly. I need a step-by-step guide, and it needs to have all the contingencies. Like, uh, pick this apple if it's red, but like not too red, but it also has to be, you know, just right red. And if anything happens and it looks a little bit brown, do this. If it still looks a little green, do that. Mystic, I have to get new arrows. New arrows. Archery elves. Oh, right there. They interact with more people than you think. I think the last time I've been to a farm, I was gonna say in elementary school, but that's not true. Because I went to, it was probably last summer actually. And it was like specifically a berry farm because my family wanted to pick berries. It was great because, first of all, we picked a lot of berries. And second of all, it was my aunt who invited us to pick berries. And my aunt's very, like, fashionable. My aunt is very fashionable. So when we went together, she was wearing a really, really nice dress. Like, I think it was like a purpley dress and everything. And she looked really, really nice. But we're going to a farm to pick berries. Like the berry fields to pick berries. So she was dressed up really nice in like a purple dress. Her hair was really nice. And on her feet, she wore Crocs. So she made sure that to let me know that any photo I take must be above her ankle. It was very cute. But the actual time I've been to like an actual like farm with like actual animals, definitely elementary school on a field trip. Gotta respect it. Yeah. I respect that a lot. Sorry if I accidentally just coughed into the mic and you guys just got blasted with like the sound. Couldn't keep that one in long enough. A rock. Right there. A dagger has fallen out of your ceremonial. Dagger. No. You know what was something funny that happened over the weekend? I still laugh about this, but basically my uncle sometimes just makes hot dogs. Like he doesn't grill the sausage, he'll just boil the sausage and then he'll put it into the bun. But the thing with my uncle is that he wakes up much earlier than everyone, so we'll get, I don't know, like hot dogs for breakfast or something. But the thing with him is that he will put the condiments on the hot dog. And usually it's like all the condiments, right? Ketchup, mustard, and relish. So one time I mentioned that, oh, we, as in like my siblings and I, we don't really like a relish. So he said, oh, then do it yourself next time, like condiments wise. And we were like, okay, we'll put the condiments on ourselves next time, because that way we can just put on ketchup without the relish. Like, I don't mind relish, I just don't like, if there was a choice not to put it on, I won't put it on. It's the same as pickles. So then the next time he made hot dogs, I think he forgot that we were going to put on the condiments ourselves. So he put the condiments on again, and then he went to work. And I took a look at all the hot dogs, and none of them had relish. And I was like, oh, cool. He remembered that, you know, we don't vibe with relish. So I pick up one of the hot dogs and I take a bite into it. And this sneaky man, he put the relish on first, covered it with the hot dog, covered it with the sausage, and then put the ketchup on. This sneaky man. So I end up eating it anyway. Like I said, I don't mind relish. But Ninja relish, for real. So my sisters and I, we had a good laugh about that. But then, yeah, this weekend when I was, you know, homesick, I finally came downstairs. Yes, I was feeling hungry. And I saw a bottle of ketchup on the table. And I was like, oh, why is there a bottle of ketchup on the table? I pick up the bottle of ketchup. And it looked normal. But why is there a picture of a pickle on the ketchup? It was pickle flavored ketchup. I didn't even know they made that. My uncle really said that he was gonna get pickles into us one way or another. He was gonna make us eat pickles one way or another. Pickle flavored ketchup, what the heck? And then of course I had to send a picture to I sent a picture to my sisters. I sent it to Yuko, and they were all like, what the heck? You used to like relish, say what now? Did your taste change? Hi, Shadow Milk. Hi. How are you? You remember when Sonic's bad pickles? I heard of it. I think I've heard of it, but I've never... Well, do we even have a Sonic's in Canada? I actually don't even know, so... But even if there was, I wouldn't have tried it. Good? I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. Pickles over here. I don't, like I said, I don't mind pickles. Growing up, I really didn't like pickles though. Every time I had like a cheeseburger or something, I would pick the pickles out. And like either give them to my dad or, you know, throw them away. Hold on, water break. Pickles have kind of grown on me, not completely, so I still don't like them, but I don't pick them out of my my burgers anymore. Like, if they're there, they're there, you know? Pickle cola? What's that? Like, did they infuse the cola with pickle? Did they pour pickle juice into the cola? What the heck is pickle cola? It was just pickle juice. Ew. Wait, I didn't even clock on the fact that you tried it. Did you like purchase it, or did you just drink it from, you know, oh, my friend got it and I took a sip? What's wrong with trying things? There's nothing wrong with trying things. It's the fact that I wouldn't pay money for it. But if like my friend or family got something like that, I'd want to take a little sip as well. So, but I wouldn't, you know, put my own money onto it. Father-son fishing trip. When Denny's had a bacon... Okay, bacon's lover doesn't sound bad, okay? Bacon's lover actually sounds pretty good. But it depends on what they were putting the bacon in, you know? She thought it was gross, so someone had to finish it. I guess waste not, want not? Oh, right there. It's always brave trying new things. I just don't think I can bring myself to try like anything too crazy. So I always hope that one of my friends will try something. That's why I like going out to eat with friends. Because that way, if we happen to all get different things, we can all try a little bit of each other's. They put in literally everything. Ooh. And now I'm imagining baking soda. Can you imagine just like soda with bacon grease? That's what I'm imagining. He hadn't washed himself for months. It was about time. Yikes. Oh, look, it's bath soup. It was a hot night. Anything cold is refreshing. I understand that. Understandable. I'm definitely a cold drinks girly over a hot drinks girly, you know? I prefer cold drinks over hot, even during winter, mainly because my tongue is really sensitive. So even if I get something hot, I'm still gonna have to wait for it to cool down before I drink it. They had a bacon shake. A bacon milkshake? Ew. Was it like just milk? Because I've made milkshakes before. Did they just incorporate bacon grease into milkshakes? Yeah. Welcome back, LP. Do you like bacon grease in your milkshakes? bacon pieces. Oh, that makes more sense. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it makes more sense than, you know, bacon grease. Hello, clogged arteries. If you get something too hot, your tongue burns, and you have something too cold, I have to use like this sensitive teeth toothpaste. So I totally understand that. And with the tongue thing, yeah. But the thing is, I don't like to eat my food cold. Like if I had a bowl of rice, I still want it to be on the warm, hotter side, but I just can't have it hot. How much later? There's something stuck in the sail. Okay. Ice cream? Like, soft serve? I think I might be able to bite a couple of times, but biting ice cream is not my preferred way of having it. I prefer, you know, taking a little teeny tiny spoon, scooping out a little bit, and popping it in my mouth. But what else? But popsicles, I definitely can't bite. I can't bite popsicles. The only time I can bite a popsicle is if, you know, it's at the very end and it's melting everywhere and I have to eat it quick or else it's gonna slide all over my hands. That's the only time I'll bite the popsicle, during like the last couple of bites where everything's already pretty much liquid. Ooh, chocolate covered ice cream. Yes, yes. My favorite ice cream growing up was the orange creamsicle. Definitely the orange creamsicle. Anyone excited for the CN? For Arc Knights, right? I'm probably not gonna watch it, but I will definitely hear all about it from my two besties. There's no way I'm gonna avoid not. There's no way I'm gonna avoid hearing about it from from them. They're my Arc Knights news source. I need it for the boat. But yeah, I think Genshin had their live stream recently. I don't play though. I don't play anymore. But my friend still sent me the code, so I feel kind of obligated to just input that code anyway. What else? Oh, speaking of Hoyo, apparently some people are saying there's gonna be another Honkai game. And apparently it's gonna be like a lot of people are saying it's gonna be auto chess. The gameplay is gonna be auto chess. But other people are hoping that it's going to be like a creature raising Pokemon type of game. So that's interesting. I don't know about auto chess, but creature raising would be kind of fun. Chill, maybe? I'm expecting Kurama and Weiss to up when it drops? To wake up? Yeah, Oops. You'll be waking up for it. I think a lot of people will be waking up for it. Mm. Oh shoot, I saw this. Where was this? Hold up. I saw this. Oh, it's right here. Oh no, that's not it. What the heck? It's okay, LP. You can't write and I can't speak. We just vibe here. Ooh, this thing's cool. Big drizzle. Wait for Yuko's watch along or her famous tid. Has she done a tidbits in a while? I feel like I haven't really seen a tidbits in a while. I should poke her about that. Like, or maybe I just haven't been paying attention in a while. No? I think the tidbits are definitely really helpful for people. I think it's a great idea. What the heck? Do eggplants grow on trees? Aren't they a plantain? I don't know. I don't know anything about plantains. What's a plantain? Nymph merch, but they don't do deliveries to America anymore. Oh yeah, it's because they changed whatchamacallit, right? Honestly, it kind of freaked me out having to change the login system for Arknights. Because I tried, right? And then they were all like, hey look, it's a YouTube play button. I'm kidding. Because I was gonna go and change, you know, the whole login thing so that I don't lose my account. And it said that I didn't have Arknights connect, so I created the account and I was gonna connect my Arknights to it, and it wasn't working because even though it said that I didn't have any Arknights connected to it. So I tried a few times and then I messaged customer support, right? I was like, hi, am I gonna lose my account? And they said I was connected. So, you know, YOLO. If anything, oh my goodness, hi Uriel. See, if I had lost my account because of the whole account transfer thing and it didn't work for me, I think I would have quit Arknights then and there. I would have never touched it again. I would have just deleted it from my phone and my computer forever, and no amount of begging from Uriel or Yuko would have gotten me back into Arknights. There's no way in heck I would have gone back if I had lost everything. I feel like it would have been definitely a lot worse for Arknights players who've been playing for years. It's because of the tariffs? So many things is because of the tariffs. Oh my goodness. That cough. Holy cow. Yeah, honestly, I haven't even been playing that long. Like, I don't have that many, I don't have a lot of characters. And definitely no one's pot 6. The most pots I have is freaking, who was it? Dorothy? Dorothy would have been so funny. Losing Dorothy. I don't even use her, but I think she's like pot 4. Unintentionally pot 4 Dorothy. Years of offs as well as yeah. See, I don't. Are there any Oh wait, no, yeah, there are ops that are like just genuinely limited, aren't there? Like collab ops that are just genuinely limited. Phantom and logos, you're too precious. I feel like if people had a hard time transferring their account over, Arknights would have had lost a lot of people. A lot of people would have been very, very upset if things didn't go smoothly. I can imagine Pot 6 Dorothy. Listen, what the heck is up with Pot 6 Dorothy, right? Like, what the heck? Huh? Dorothy loves me too much. But she's trying too hard. Luo Xiaohei. Is that the only time that Uriel has FOMO? Though to be fair, it's not a fear of missing out because technically she did miss out. So what would that be? Fear of missed out? Your PS3 stopped working and there were so many games you didn't play. Oh. Honestly, I recently restarted playing Project Sekai, Hatsune Miku Project Sekai, and I actually lost my account. But I think that it's been long enough that I didn't feel too bad about it. So I just started anew. Sorry kid, you can't raid with us yet. Wishadel loves... I got so lucky with the Wishadel logos thing. I got so lucky with Wishadel and logos. I owe it all to Yuko, just saying. I think that was the event where I went over to Yuko and told her to pull, and on the first pull she got me logos. So that was great. And then I flashed back to Yuko's pulling stream. It was hilarious. And then Wishadel, I decided to... I wasn't sure if I wanted to pull for Wishadel because I had already gotten logos. So I decided to pull on Wishadel anyway because, you know, everyone was hyping up about how she was super meta, she's super strong, just Wishadel everything, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, you know what the heck, I'll just pull. And I think that was the banner where I got a bunch of 6 stars that weren't even... I think I got a bunch of 6 stars on that banner, and then I got Wishadel as well. So that was a really good banner for me. Did you end up getting Wishadel LP? AK is super generous with not inducing FOMO. Except collabs. Uriel, how many things have you missed? Do you know? Because I don't remember the time span between when you played and then you took a break. So I don't know how much you missed. All the limited operators before Virtuosa. I don't know how long that's been. 3 years worth of content. Oof. Oh, Lapland Altar banner? I didn't. Honestly, I pulled for... No, I didn't pull for Golden Glow. No, yes, I pulled for Golden Glow, the one before the most recent one, and I didn't get her. And I got really salty because I wanted my pink dog. And then I stopped playing for a little bit. And then, of course, I get a message from Uriel going like, hey, Golden Glow's back. Golden Glow's back. And I was like, oh no. I haven't played at all. I don't know what my currency's at. Oh, is it a cat? Sorry. I don't know my lore. I just pull for whatever's pretty. And the moment I pulled Golden Glow, I gotta close the game. Okay, she's a cat. Where was I? Right, Uriel was like, oh, Golden Glow's back, you need to pull it. And I was like, I don't know where my currency's at because I was so salty about not getting Golden Glow that previous banner that I kind of stopped playing. But then Uriel brought up a really good point, which was the fact that I had enough certificates for I had enough certificates to just buy Golden Glow, so that's what I did. So now I have a Golden Glow, and I should probably open up Arknights again. You know, just to... Oh my goodness. You know, just to level her up and everything. Fun fact, I was there when Yuko first started... I was there when Yuko first downloaded Arknights. Like, I remember sitting in her kitchen when Arknights first came out. I was there when she first downloaded it. I was there for the origin story. We get free pulls because of the limited banner. Ay, ay, ay. Do we get free pulls? Maybe I'll just like log in at the end of the stream and just see where I'm at. I was there. Yes, I was there. Unfortunately, I wasn't there when Uriel started playing. But I was there when Uriel started replaying. Not in person, but I was there when she started replaying. So that's gotta count for something. Free Orundums and free temples and da-da-da. Oh, here's another fun fact. Do you remember those bunnies I commissioned of a cute my bunny? And then I also got some done of Yuko and Uriel. One of the prompts for Yuko's was basically like salivating over Orundums. And it was so bad because I needed to find a picture of an Orundum to show the artist. And the artist gave me back a sketch of, you know, the one of the Yuko bunny on top of... Was it an Orundum? I think it was an Orundum. And I remember Yuko messaging me back like, this looks a little funny. And I was like, what does an Orundum really look like anyway? Like, zoom in really close. Like, which part of an Orundum's what? And then we had like a striking clarity that we don't really know what an Orundum looks like. Like, yeah, it's a pretty stone, but there's also like this weird silvery part that kind of looks metal. So so we never really knew what it was. Over here. And then now let's play. During Q squad? Oh, sorry, what was your question in regards to during the Q squad? During CC2? When Uriel came back? I actually don't remember when Uriel came back. But I remember the messages from Yuko basically pulling Uriel back in. She should have been salivating over Holiak. That's fair, but then the artist would have to draw Holiak, and that would have been an extra charge because it's an extra person. Plus, at the time, I don't even think when we were getting it drawn, I think her waifu was still Carnelian. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong though. Let's say it's derived from Originium. That would probably be easiest. But anyways, the bunnies came out super cute, so yay! I will also never forget when I went over to Uriel's house and I handed a phone over to them. I don't remember what. I don't remember why I handed my phone over to them. I think I wanted them to beat a stage for me, you know, or something. I think I wanted them, or maybe I just wanted them to complete the event for me. But I handed my phone over to them and I promptly fell asleep. I think I told them to just do whatever on my account. Like, I just gave them free reign. And they ended up gachaing for me. They ended up gachaing for me. I think they might have gotten me another Dorothy. Because they filmed it. When I was taking a nap and they were pulling, they decided to film themselves pulling. And I'm pretty sure they filmed themselves getting me another Dorothy and... Oh, and a Holiak? Oh, was that when I got Holiak? Hey, actually, I think my Holiaks are... I have a dupe of Holiak. I think my Holiak's pot... What was that make it? Pot 1 or pot 2? If I got a Holiak and then another copy of her, would that be pot 1 or 2? But I'm pretty sure my Holiak, I think I have 2 of them. So I'm pretty sure my Holiak's pot 1 then. Because I think Holiak was one of the 6 stars I got when I was pulling for Wishadel with Yuko. I think Yuko hated me a lot that day. Pot 1, okay. So in order to pot 6 something, you would need 7 copies. Luckily, potentials don't really break a character. Yeah, honestly, that's the thing with Genshin and like HSR and stuff, where they're like, oh, you must get them to C6 for them to be at their best. It's like, oh, I don't have the money for a C6. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a cough drop. Oh. No way, say that was your first gacha? I think my first gacha was Valkyrie Crusade. And then it was Love Live. Honestly, it's great to see people who are so loyal to a game. It means that the devs did something right and they made a game that is good. Otherwise, why would there be so many people so loyal to it, right? Yeah, all the other gachas are a little bit insane. With how much they keep telling everyone to, you know, spend and stuff. It's hard. But yeah, good. Arctic is pretty good, generous. The thing I really like about Arctic is that they have like the previous like event stories. I'm guessing like that you can still play even though you weren't here for it. That's amazing. I know people in like Genshin and stuff are still waiting for stuff like that. And so far all they've given people is just basically the Word document. The entire Word document of what people were saying and what they were doing, but there's no images or anything that you can't actually play through the event. You can just read through it. 1,000 pop-up. Yeah, Cookie Run has a lot of pop-ups. I think for me, it's really easy for me to just ignore it, knowing that I'm not gonna buy anything. But it would be really hard for people who actually do spend money. Yeah. When they hear, yes, I think the first event that I almost completed in Arknights, like the previous ones, was whichever one Tequila was in. I still can't beat that last stage, and that last stage is the one where I get to pot 6 him, and I'm like, ah. So honestly, Uriel, next time we hang out, I might just get you, see if you can do that stage for me, because that stage is driving me insane. Like, I followed the guide and everything. Yes, that one, Saray. I'm impressed. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you guys are able to just pull the names of these events out. If I ever stream AK, let you know so you can pass your... I don't think I'll ever do like a full gameplay stream of Arknights. That's too intimidating for me. The mechanic with the floating devices, it was so annoying. I think there was like the stupid tank as well. There was drones, there was tanks, there was floating devices. What else was there? I don't remember, but it was really annoying. Bro, I've definitely seen the Arknights backseaters. Because I do watch I may not understand a lot of it, but I do watch Yuko and Uriel streams. Or, you know, I try to. It was kind of funny. The other day I was with Uriel and she was telling me about all these games and I was like, yep, I watch your gameplay of that. Don't worry about it, Boo Boo. I will be there to support you even if I don't say anything. The Just Wish It crowd, that's kind of... Hey, actually, I've never... I don't think I tried that event with Wish Adele. Since I got her anyway. I don't know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't even know if Wish Adele would work well in that stage because it's been so long. Maybe it traumatized me enough that I just decided to blank that event from my memory. Uriel's odd jobs, real. Uriel's had so many odd jobs. Okay, whatever. Help me. Michelle's so strong, she can solo many things. I'm glad I got her because you know how Yuko says she unga bungas everything and she brute forces everything? Like she does, but there's also like there's like planning to it, you know? She'll unga bunga it, but she'll also bring in a bunch of characters that she knows will kind of like work well. I don't have that. So when I say unga bunga, I literally mean grab all of my strongest operators and pray. That's how some people play the game. Yeah. I also played Arknights when it first came out. Like when Yuko was downloading it, I think I also downloaded it. And then I never played it. Yuko grabs whoever. Exactly. She kind of grabs with whoever she vibes with. But like, she also knows the game enough that she kind of goes like... she'll go, maybe I'll grab this character and throw them in there because that way they can do this. Lol. Like, at least she'll know what the characters can do. And she'll be able to like change out stuff. Where the heck? How am I missing a whole person? And a duck. Random stuff. Go, exactly. Throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Sometimes, yeah. How would you guys describe your play style? How would you guys play Arknights? I'm curious. Over there. Hmm. So Sewa now's the reader. Well, at least when it comes to, you know, mechanics. Hi, Pure Vanilla. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. I hope you've been doing well this past week. You play with a niche that's so much more constrictive. Ooh, what niche do you play? Comfy nice playing with whoever you feel comfy using. That's fair. For me, whoever I'm comfy using is just whoever's easiest to use. Thumbs up. You read all the skills. You know what I do whenever I get a new character? At Yuko, at Uriel, help, what does this character do? And then I get an essay in return, and I'm like, please dumb that down for me even more. Like, you guys saw what happened. All I had to say was Arknights, and Uriel just rises from wherever she was, and she'll help me out. I will never forget the time I just casually mentioned Arknights, and she, who actually went to bed an hour earlier, suddenly appears, and I was like, what the heck are you doing? You went to bed an hour ago. Oh wow, Suray, that's really niche. Holy, how many of those characters are actually? How many of those characters are there? Oh yeah, speaking of VAs, I told you guys that I used to play Alchemy Stars, and I was playing it at Yuko's house one day. She was doing whatever it was that Yuko's do, and I was playing it with what voice acting was I playing it in? Hold up, Wills? China? So I was playing it in the Chinese version. I usually play games in like wherever they were like developed. So I was playing Alchemy Stars with a Chinese voice, but I think we were talking about voice actors, so I decided to switch the voice to English. I think I think Yuka and I, we were just going through talking about voice actors, and I opened one of the characters. Who was it? Carnelian. I don't remember. But I think one of Carnelian's voice actresses was also in Alchemy Stars. I think it was Eri Kitamura. I think it was the Japanese. Yes, so Eri Kitamura, she was the JP voice, and I was mentioning how much I really like this character, and I played the JP voice for Yuko, and she was like, that voice, She was like, that sounds familiar, but I can't place it. And I was like, yeah, I really, really like her voice. So I went down a rabbit hole. I opened up Eri Kitamura's Wikipedia, and I was going through her roles, and I was like, some of these roles are pretty big. And then I just see Arknights, Carnelia, and I was like, oh, it's your wife. Cue mini freakout while we both had to fact check me. It was great. 48 different operators. Out of how many? Aren't there hundreds of operators and you're only using less than 50? Holy cow. That's really limited. But yeah, I guess like say what now says, all operators are viable. But I guess you would, I feel like you would be in a rough spot if you were playing a niche and you didn't have like a good healer or a good, I don't know, support, defense, like, you know, one of those roles that keep your team alive. I definitely wasn't thinking male knights at all. Men don't have AoE medic. Everyone has to line up for heals, okay? That's the way it goes. One by one. One at a time. You have too many medics. Dang. Is there anyone you're missing in your roster, Sirei? Wait, do you even pull for anyone else, or do you just pull for the characters that fit your criteria? Level. 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 Oh, you only pull for your niche. So I guess it's pretty easy for you to save up then. So I guess if you have the currency, do you go for pots or do you just... Where the hell is this shovel? Just the first copy. That's actually really impressive. Best boy Lumen. I think I have Lumen. I'm pretty sure I have Lumen. Gosh, it's been so long I don't remember who I have. I know for sure I have Surtur. I know for sure I have Surtur. I have Dorothy. I have Magellan. Never giving Yuko for that. It's a great story. So I'm just holding a grudge for the sake of holding a grudge. But I'm never forgiving Yuko for Magellan. I do? Okay, good. I do have Lumen. Who else is on my 6th star? Golden Glow for sure. Do I have a Ling? Do I have Ling? used to have the whole roster, but then another operator's VA plays the new Genshin character. New Genshin character is either Dahlia? Varessa? I think those two are the only new character, voice actor people I know of. Wait, would this be the English? You said English voice actor, right? Dang, that narrows it down even more. Dahlia. You're flying to E2 Magellan? Good luck with that. If you ever need Magellan, just ask Yuko what you should do with some certain tags and she'll... she'll be able to help you out. I don't know about the recruitment voucher. But I do know that I had a top operator tag and it was wasted. Haha. I'm honestly not that upset about it because, you know, I'm not that deep in the Arknight's rabbit hole. But it's fun to hold. It's fun to hold a really petty grudge. Just make sure your grudges are, you know, petty and, I guess, not fun, but you know. I'm pretty sure I promised Uriel that I was never gonna do a top operator tag without her awake and able to give her opinion. Trauma. Uriel waking up to find out what happened with my top operator tag was also kind of funny. Where's this shovel? What the heck? Oh yeah, but I also I saw Uriel's community post, the one about her top operator tag. That was pretty funny. Not to jinx it, but now we're just waiting for Yuko to have a top operator tag go sideways, you know. She's your version. She just loves you so much, Uriel. The way you know, she desire sensors. Desire sensors. It's always the desire sensors. I am desiring to find this shovel a little bit too much. What the heck? Hovel. Okay, there's treasures here, but like... But I hope what I said didn't jinx Yuko. But at the same time, if I did end up jinxing Yuko, that would be kind of funny. Oh my lord, where is this shovel? Oh, it's right here. Holy cow. Alright, I think I'm gonna go... Main menu. How much more of Viking Tales do I have? Oh my gosh, I'm on the last one. Do I want to complete Valhalla? I was just gonna see where my Arknights was at right now. No, you know what? Valhalla can wait. Valhalla can wait. I'm just gonna switch over to chatting and then I'm gonna see if I haven't updated Arknights in forever, guys. So bear with me while I do some updates before I open it up. Because I'm sure that there were some updates that I have to run. Oh! Okay, the app itself doesn't need to be updated. Cool. Oh, is it a bit loud? Shall we? Is that better? Perfect. Okie dokie. Da, 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 da. Oh dang, Arknight is on version 28. How long has... I feel like I ask this question every single time. Arknight's global release. When was Arknight's global release? 2020? Was it 2020? Or was it 2020? January 2020. Arknights is pretty old. It's well loved. Endearing is 5.5 Annie. Wow. Oh, what is this? What is this downloading animation? Hold on, let me see if I can... Can I do this? And then can I do this? Yes, I can. Do they usually show the PV? They don't usually show the PV when it's downloading, do they? Yeah, that's new to this update. I was surprised when I saw it. It looks very nice. Animation also looks amazing. Dodging text is like you dodge your poles. Very much card. Wow. I haven't... 23%, guys. We're... How many times are we gonna watch this PV? Yeah, you guys can definitely tell how long it's been since I downloaded, updated. What? Where am I going with this? Mm. We're chugging along. 30. This is fine. Now that I have Arknights and Cookie Run and stuff on my computer, I don't play it on my phone because my phone will just heat up too much. But if I ever do want to, it just takes forever to download. Is there volume for the game? Okay, here's the thing. The gameplay itself is muted, which also means that because I muted the gameplay, like in-game, within Arknights, I went to settings and I muted it. Because of that, I'm pretty sure like this is also muted. Yeah. It sucks. You know what's really cool about Honkai Star Rail that they implemented a few updates ago? It's the fact that they make it so you can update like change the volume for things even mid battle and stuff, because in the past you couldn't. So even if you muted like one thing and then you start a story scene, the story scene would also be muted. But like now you can just pause in the middle of a story scene or a cutscene and just turn on the volume again, which is cool. Just little slice of life stuff. You know what? I'm gonna turn this back to this so that you guys at least have some background music. Importatori. What is that? What are the names of Arknights? You know, like this stuff. Is it Italian based? I don't know. I don't know my languages. Like, is this all Italian based? What's the situation here? Or Italian rooted? Yeah. Different regions represented. Oh, so like depending on where each event takes place, I guess like the name of the event will also be rooted in different languages, I guess. Roughly are the Velvet Bearers Bringers. Cute. I feel like we're so close yet so far. This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, jeez. Virtuosa. Was it? No, it wasn't Virtuosa that was very cursed for Euro. It was Viviana, wasn't it? Was that like her return to Arknights? Euro, was that your? No, that wasn't your first. That wasn't your first Arknights. That wasn't your first Arknights stream back. But I remember it was the Viviana pulls that were really, really cursed for her. Well, she wasn't pulling for Viviana. I think she was pulling for something else, but she kept getting Viviana. Your first Arknight stream was so scuffed. Listen, you know, you live, you learn, you grow, you scuff. I'm pretty sure, like, in at least 3 of my streams, like, my mic just wasn't connected, so now I have to do an audio check before I start anything. Yeah, and then there was like a couple of times where like I wasn't capturing the game audio. Yeah, and I was like, we're at 99%, 100, yippee! Okay. Hold up, I think I can switch this back to... I can switch the audio back to that. Yeah, all you could see was just hold on, let me just switch that over here first. Don't show again for the next 30 days. I have read the user agreement and I have read the privacy policy, and you won't be able to convince me that I haven't. What? I can't click accept until I say I want to receive the latest news from the game? I don't want to receive the latest news from the game. Man, I can't believe it. Mandatory newsletters. Oh dang, this is a lot of freebies. Hold up, I just wanted to turn on the sound! Holy cow! Okay, you know what? You guys can live with no sound for now. Sure, we'll take it. Rosa, Siobi... Siobi? I don't know. Compensation for maintenance, collect all. Special appreciation gift. I'm glad you appreciate me. Volume. Let's turn that on. You guys can hear it now, right? Right. Friends. Do I have any? What is this? Oh. Oh, this is kind of garish. Oh, this is... okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go with default. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear it. Iris Carp, my baby boy. Okay. Show you my ops? There. Let's go by rarity that way. Oh, I do have... wow, I forgot about half of these characters. Wow, I forgot I had these guys. It's been so long. It's been so long. Ayafiala. Logos. Flametail. Uncle, Surtur, Thorns, Wishadel, Lumen, Golden Glow, Blaze, Mountain, Dorothy, Chubai, Ebonholt, Polyak, Magellan, Silence, Lee, Cantabile? Yes, I think I use Cantabile more than I use Yuko's beloved my mind's blanking, but it starts with an M. Myrtle. I use Cantabile more than I use Myrtle because I prefer to I prefer to get more DP while still dealing damage, where Myrtle, you know, just kind of becomes like not invisible, but she becomes basically transparent. I was really like, it's been 84 years. Real. La Pluma. Madame Puzzle. Yeah, for this event, I think I pulled once and I got it. Was he free? I don't know. I pulled once on this event. I just know that, I think. I don't know, like Myrtle becomes like that, you know, that disappearing kid meme? The kid who just like does a peace sign and just vanishes. I still use Myrtle though, because I need more DP, so yes. Oh my god, it took me so long to get Gummy. It was kind of hilarious. Uriel, do you remember how long it took me to get Gummy? I think it... I might actually have like the receipts. Hold up. Gummy. Right. I remember in the very beginning, Uriel was like, Gummy comes really often. You're probably going to be able to like fully pot her soon. I think I started in like June or July, and it took me until December to get her. Yeah, it took me half a year for me to get Gummy. And that was with me going into the recruitment and specifically just choosing like, what was it, like healers or medics and defenders only. What is this? Oh. Took me half a year. Seriously, being actually not biased. Recruit, okay.
预备行动组 A6 的组长紫兰前来报道。您就是博士吗？
我叫艾索，很高兴认识你。哦，对了，你的饭卡还在这里。
Oh, actually, let's take a look. Yeah, no.
预备行动组 A6 的组长紫兰前来报道。您就是博士吗？预备行动组 A6 的组长紫兰前来报道。I'm just trying to get more commendation certificates at this point. Actually, let's take a look here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Whatever. Anyway, oh, store. I don't do outfits. Oh, okay. Anyways, let's see. What is this? I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Willpower. Some people call it willpower. Some people just call it being broke. Hearts. Anyways, shall I go? Actually, what was the free stuff that I got? What did I get? Hold up. Where's my... Ah! What did I get? So I got a 10 pull. What is this thing? The trading pack. What is this? Straight to level 80. Ba ba ba. Consumables. What is this? I'm forgetting what everything is. Thank you, supplies. Oh, okay. Haha. Great. What is this? I'll do that later. Masters a skill for a 5-star. Oh, I have to say this in an Italian accent. Verb is for I don't know. Voglia. Go from E2 level 0 to max for... Hold on, who do I have for 5 stars? I have my 2 boys. I have Cantabile, Blue Poison. Yeah, I feel like of my 5 stars... It's okay. I was doing the hand gesture. You just couldn't see me. I was doing it off screen. All right. I don't know, guys. My luck has been kind of you know. I don't even know what these guys do, but they look cool. Range, DPS, debuff, da da da. Oh, cool. What do you do? Blocks 2 enemies. Alright. If I have good luck, I should do the AK stream. Yeah, no.
我是皇家侦探梅，请配合我的调查。啊，你说我找错地方了？
No rainbow bag.
不可能。
SMH.
我是实习医生安塞尔。
It's okay. I think I still have 1 free pull, right?
我叫安索，很高兴认识你。啊，对了，你的饭卡还在这里。
干员，酸糖。
Acid drop.
这块滑板是冬季的装备。嗯，有什么问题尽管交给我吧。
3 stars, Stewart.
从今天开始，还请您多多关照。
我是米格鲁。 虽然招募平民的成绩不太理想，但就算作为实习生，我也
预备行动组 A6的组长紫兰前来报道。您就是博士吗？我是芬，长枪手，现在正担任着行动预备组 A1的队长一职。
代号方听。
Irene. I feel like I haven't gotten him in a while. Oh, bang. I already have her, but you know what? I could use another pot. I say that like I use her. Wait, how much do I... Oh. Alright, let's use my free head roll. That's nothing. Vanilla. Too bad. The thing is, I don't have any other characters that I particularly want. Ooh, she looks fancy. Heaviest enemy. Yeah, that was sad. There we go. Okay, what was all this? I kind of skipped through this in order to like just get into the game. Limited time login. When does this end? Uriel, I'm counting on you to remind me to log in, okay? Because chances are I will forget to log in. this one? Live by gacha or lose by gacha. Hold up. Custom sort by acquisition date. Yeah, see, the moment I got Golden Glow, the moment I got Golden Glow, I dipped. You try to remember. Listen, I did not want to sit through the entire download. I didn't want to sit through the entire download, but now that I did, remind me to log in. Because I did not sit through that entire download for nothing. What do you need? Oh. Get back to the mines, yes. Well, I know what I'll be doing. Cute skin for our operator. This one? Susuro? Do I have Susuro? What rarity is Susuro? Oh my gosh, I was kind of hoping that there was gonna be a search bar and I could just type in Susuro. 4 stars. So I should have her, right? I'm just saying, Arknights just needs to add like a little tiny like search function here so I can just take a look. Oh. Healer? Oh, right there. So I do. I kind of figured that I did, but you know, just to make sure. Oh, I still haven't even mounted. Too many characters, not enough figuring out what to do with. Man. I think Uriel also mentioned that a lot of my characters they're good but characters. As in, they're good characters, but you need to figure out how to use them. They're good characters, but they have a mechanic. Which is why when Dorothy was my first 6-star, aside from Flametail, she was like, oh, she's good, but that's most ops named Wishadel. Sorry, not named Wishadel. Fair enough. What does she do again? When did I get her? What the heck? Was she a free op? When did I get her? She's free? Okay. Why did I call him Ling earlier? I think I called him Lee, sorry. I remember my favorite Sanrio character is Pom Pom Purin, and when they do the Sanrio collab, Uriel's like, you must get Lee. And I got Lee when I was playing for Wishadel. I got Lee when I was playing for Wishadel, so it wasn't during the... Was it Wishadel or was it Golden Glow? I don't remember. Did I get his skin? No, because I think I think the event was before his banner, so there was no point in me getting the skin. You know me, I try not, because I'm free to play, I don't spend my currency on things that aren't integral to me doing any better in the game. But anyways, let me just take a look. What are these two new things? Ay. So that's the new event. This is previous side story. Okay. I have so much to catch up on. At least I can still look at it. Can I? Is it still in the shop? Ooh, actually, let me take... Hold on. Oh my god, I thought that it paused. It lagged for a bit and I was like, I did not just buy that, did I? Holy cow, that gave me a mini heart attack. I was like, I don't even have Virtuosa. Holy cow. Gave me a little heart attack. She's so pretty. She is so pretty. Wait, hold on. Did I just skip one? Wait, what's this? Yeah, I just... Ooh, this one's also really pretty. I actually really love the color red. Like, red dresses are so pretty to me. What exactly is this supposed to be? Like, he's holding... That looks like a weapon. He's reaching out for a bird. He looks summery. Tequila. Ah, yes. Waifu. Hold up. Sheesh. Show's worth the 300 pulls. Oh my gosh, did you have to reach 300 to get her? Where is he? Where is he? Outfits. This is pretty cool. See, the thing about this skin... The thing about the skin, right? Is that, yeah, Pom Pom Purin is there. But that's about it. I don't remember what the other skins look like. Was Hello Kitty Golden Glow? Like, I don't know, like, at least this has, like, you know, kind of like Hello Kitty-ish things around. I feel like with Lee and Pom Pom Purin was just there. Yeah, it's the least prominent. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Like, obviously I don't want it to be, like, you know, super overt cosplaying as Pom Pom Purin, but I think it could have been a little bit more. But all of Golden Glow's outfits look really cute. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this one though. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. There's just a lot of layering happening and I'm not sure how I feel about this. Everything else looks pretty. It's just this top part that makes me question it a little bit. But all the other ones are really cute. You official is a serious niche. Oof. Who's her VA? And who else had a Sanrio collaboration? Because there was 4, wasn't there? You official, Golden Glow, Lee. Was there 4? Or were there more? I don't know why I was expecting there to be like 4. I guess there was just 3. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the profile pictures. Or like whatever it was, those little badge looking thingies. I think it was the profile pictures I was thinking of. Because then I think I had Elysium with, you know, cinema roll, Gudetama, Amiya. I think I was mixing that up with actual characters that had skins. Yeah. Only 3. I was mixing it up with the actual profile pictures. Man. But yeah, I think I know what I'll be doing for the rest of the night after I eat dinner. Because, guys, it's dinner time, so this is goodbye for me for today. Thank you guys for being here. If I ever need to pull on Arkness again, maybe I'll do it on stream. But, you know, other than that, I'm not going to be doing any... I don't think I'm going to be doing any sort of gameplay anytime soon. Alright, thank you guys. Bye bye. Hold on, let me just... Okay, bye.